My name is Dr. Kyle Murray. I am with Atlas Brain Spine in Upland, California, and we are a NUCCA Chiropractic office, which is a specialty of upper cervical chiropractic, and I'm one of the doctors there. What to expect during your first couple of visits with a NUCCA chiropractor would be a consultation where they're going to go in depth on your history, what's going on with you specifically, and then to see if based off that conversation, you'd be a good candidate for care. And if you are, then they would accept your case for care. From there, the exam process depends, but the overall consensus is going to be a physical exam. So looking at your posture, looking at how well the body is balancing itself out. When you stand up into gravity, are you shifting? Are you tilting when you're laying down? Do you have a drawn up functional leg length inequality? And that's all due to the upper neck being misaligned, the brainstem and the cerebellum not properly communicating to the postural muscles, and then drawing up a leg, drawing up a pelvis, drawing down a shoulder. So a very common thing to note is if you do have a misalignment of the upper neck, you're gonna have a head tilt, shoulder drawn, hip hiked, and then have a functional leg difference. How that then compensates, how that then shifts as you're walking around will be different, right? It depends on if you're catching it earlier, if it's weight lading and it's more chronic. And so you would have that physical assessment. You'll have some neurological exams, potentially some neurological scans, some orthopedic exams, and then for sure you're gonna have the x-rays or cone beam CT. So you're gonna be getting a three-dimensional image of the head and neck to figure out exactly what's going on so that the doc can then go ahead, take a look, analyze it, reverse engineer it so that they can address it and correct you based off of your specific measurement, your specific vector that is going to then allow for the head and neck to come back up properly. Everybody's unique, right? Every single person's different. There's over 10,000 possible combinations for the head and neck to misalign in. And with that, you need to figure out the exact specific key to unlock your Atlas, right? And so that's what I always describe it as, is minting that key. So the first day is all about exam. Second day is all about the report of findings and the first correction and post x-rays. So once they do those post x-rays, then they're able to reanalyze and confirm that you are indeed reducing the subluxation, meaning that you are actually getting the head and neck to come back to the proper position versus being way off and kinked out and rotated or whatever that might be, head tilt, neck leaning, rotation of the Atlas. And all of that is coming back to the center line, right around the true vertical and true horizontal. And that's what we base it off of. So if they need to go and they're not quite making the change that they want to, or if they need to address it just a little bit, or if you're progressing well, but let's say that you only got like maybe a 50% reduction, meaning that you were at 3 degrees head tilt and the Atlas is shifted to the right by 3 degrees, and now you're at 1.5. Okay, well, let's continue to see if we can get that even better, right? And we can go back after it and continue to work that down and make sure we're maximizing the improvements that we can get for you.